Alright, Sammy, we're going to take a look at both your swings here today to kind of get an idea of where we're at right now. On our left-hand side, this is pretty much what we saw. I need to slow it down here a little bit. This is what we saw here just a few months ago. And this is actually the very first time we saw you swing. And then the right-hand side, this is just recently with our swing bat that we had. This is when we were stopping and then we were going again, to where we were just working to our attack spot. So this is kind of give you a frame of reference of really what we're looking for in terms of our overall swing. So if we're going to be making direct comparisons right now, our swings actually came a long ways in a few months' time, and really what we're looking at is, first things first, is that we got a better base that's going on over here. Pretty much everything that we're doing over here is a lot better than where we were at, a couple of months ago. In terms of everything else that has to do with our swing, if we look at our load here, we can start to see a difference right off the bat. Everything over here is lining up a little bit better than everything over here. We got a lot of leaks going on this left-hand side. Now, if we take our attack position, this right here, that's really, really good right there. That's a spot that we want to continuously get in on a consistent basis, especially when we're not segmenting our swing up. This spot right here is basically going to be your main preparation to swing, and that'll help you a lot better get the hands going, get the lower half going. Just a lot of things will get right for yourself once you get to this spot right here on a consistent basis. So again, when we look at both of them, we can see fundamental differences in both sides, and I'm going to forward each slot here just a little bit. And right in here, this is our main difference that's going on right now, is that because of where we have our hands slotted now, that's giving us a little bit of clearance right here to get going forward. I'd like to see us get forward a little bit quicker in terms of that lead arm, really enabling us to get this bat head to this area. This isn't bad right here. Ideally at this spot though, we'd like to see these hands right around in here, so that way this part of our bat is along this area right here. Again, if we look over here, we can tell we're just obviously losing it outside our shoulder. That's basically what you would call a gatekeeping swing right there going on the left hand side. Again, if we compare the same exact spot to swing, this is pretty much the same exact spot that you're in, right about there. Now obviously right here we got a lot more openness. We're doing ourselves a better deal over on this side, just simply because of the base that we start from, and just where we're able to get to our attack spot from there. So again, when we're able to get our hands out in this area, it's going to help us a lot more in terms of getting to our contact point right in here, and we can tell fundamental differences that are going on right here as well. And when we get to this area, we'll bring it back a little bit. When we get to this area right here, this is going to help us a lot more in terms of getting to our extension point. When we look at extension, obviously this side's a little bit more effective than this side. Now, if we're talking about things that we definitely need to work on still, if we continue on the right hand side, I'd like to see us develop a little bit more force generated going forward in our swing. Ideally, that bat's going to start on this path that you see right here, but then that's when we need to get this front side going for us in terms of bringing the bat this direction. When we bring the bat that direction and we get our force really, really going, we want to be able to hit off that back side. When we're not hitting off the backside, usually what we see is a spin of our foot, and that's really what we're getting right now, to where that toe is maintaining on the ground, and we just kind of see the heel just laying out right there. Now, I'm not saying this isn't that's going to hinder you on your contact or anything like that. What I am saying is, though, is that you won't get as much power as you possibly can get through the ball. And of course, the object is every time we're swinging, we want to create maximum amount of force, maximum amount of power that we can in our swing. So, that's something that we're definitely going to look at here in the coming time. Other than that, the best thing that we can work on at this point is to keep working to this area that we're at right now on this side, because that area, a lot more things can go right for us than if we're starting from an area such as this. So in closing, let's just keep working on our attack spot right there, and from there we'll be able to get our hands sunk in a little bit better, and from there we'll definitely be able to address the issues that we need to on that lower half.